Okay, everybody, good morning. It is June the 29th, 2013. This is a little rap without music, but I want you to think on your own. This is my blog for today. We got some other things we're going to talk about afterwards. So here's it goes. I want you to think. Gotta think on your own. Start looking at everything around you. Get your head out of the tapping on the phone. Start walking in, make decisions on you. Just see, the government don't want you to wake up. They just want you to stay in your phones like you're zombified. And that's why you don't know what's going on in the world. Think. They just want to keep you right there in front of your TV so you lose track of what's going on around you. Gotta think, know what to do. Gotta think on your own. You gotta wake up out of that zombified zone. Gotta get your head out of that telephone. Not walking around on the sidewalk looking down. You gotta look up and see what's around you. That's what's wrong with this world today. They got their head in the clouds instead of knowing what the truth is, and they wonder why when it all happens, when tyranny comes and they come and take your home captive. Think on your own. Think. Gotta think on your own, because that's what you gotta do. Get your head out of the twilight zone. Let me tell you something, when it comes to that, get your head out of that stupid telephone. Think on your own. Think. You gotta get your head up out of that computer zone. Get your head out of the TV. Get your head out of that internet. Gotta look around what's around you. Identify, observe, take in all the intel that's around you with your own senses that God has given you. Be surprised what you'll find when you get your head out of those devices. Gotta think on your own. Wake up out of that zombie zone. That's my little sound bite there today, if you like it. We got more songs like that. We're going to put it to music and all that. It's one of many. I've wrote over 100 different songs of different things. But, I'm really concerned about the country because we seem to be more in this artificial kind of reality. And I think the government knows this, so the elite, and that's why they're trying to dumb us down, because we're in all these devices. We don't even really pay attention to what's around us. So I hope that people will wake up when they hear this, because I want you to get out of that zombified zone. But, there's a lot of things going on, all right, but anyway, as I was saying, we got to get out of that twilight zone, And the thing is, it's really crazy things going on out there. It's like stuff that's crazy to even talk about, but it's crazy. It's not tinfoil hat, but it sounds like, but it's really going on. We got gays getting the right, to get married and have the same status as a heterosexual married couple. And then we have all these disasters, apocalyptic disasters going on worldwide. Worldwide, we have all these disasters going on. And that's the thing that really bothers me, why people can't see, what's going on. It's like nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's stepping up to the plate because they got their head in the cell phones. They're in a reality. When the government, the elite wants to keep you in that reality. So when things really take up, you won't have a clue, and then a lot of you all will die because you got your head stuck in a computer screen or on a TV somewhere. So, I'm hoping that more of you all will be challenged to get away and break away from the digital and come into the reality realm. Because once you start questioning things that you start seeing that's wrong, people aren't going to like it, but that's okay. Because that's what you're supposed to do. If you're intelligent, that's what you want to do, is question things that you don't like or don't seem right. That's what you should do. And they'll say, oh, you're an extremist. You gotta stay away from him or her. Hey, we gotta lock them up. But yeah, they might try to do that, but they gotta have real charges. But like I was saying the other day, I think I messed up on the video about the preparedness video. You have a map to know where you're going, is what I meant to say at the end. And that way you know where you're going, where shelters are, where hospitals are, in case you have to walk to them, in case you can't drive your car. Because it may come to that if there's a natural disaster and the gas stations are all shut down. You're going to have to walk to these various things, yeah? So a lot of y'all are out of shape. You better start getting in shape. Because you're not going to be able to get in that car and go, woo! I'm 43 years old and I walk around everywhere. You know, a lot of people can't even keep up with me. But that's true. I walk everywhere. I don't drive. But I walk everywhere. That's 2 or 3 miles I can walk. People can't even walk that nowadays at my age. They got to get in the car and drive because they're too tired to walk. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, we got to get in shape, because if you get into a disaster zone, you're going to die because you're not going to be strong enough. You're not going to be able to survive. As a natural disaster comes and everything shuts down, you surely will die because that car won't work without gas. So you're going to have to walk to the store. It's a 6-mile walk from here to Walmart from where I live. I kid you not, one way. But I walk it, and it's dangerous too. The highway's treacherous. You hear trucks going by you. Now, it's not that bad, but it is kind of dangerous. You got to watch where you're going. But I do it all the time. You got to get something, and you can't rely on people to get you there. You got to get there yourself. So you got to get in shape so you can walk it. And it's good for you. It keeps you young. Keeps the blood pressure down. Keep you living longer. You can move around. So you don't want to sit around all the time. Sit around as a couch potato, and you get fat, and you get diarrhea, diabetes, and die early, and premature death, and other heart diseases and things. You got to get up and walk around and be active. Go out and get involved in your community. Go out and do some rallies. Go out and do peaceful protests in your town or city. Get involved and organize these things and do it all peacefully. You notice how I said peacefully? Homeland Security? Peacefully, you know what that means? It doesn't mean you go out there and send police to pepper spray people that are being peaceful. It does not mean that you go out and you take people off the air and suspend their account for no reason, because you didn't like what they had to say. No, that's not what it's about. That's being criminal, There is a EULA for everything that we use on the internet. But, if you're following all the rules, there's no reason that you should ban somebody because you didn't like what they had to say. Or because you didn't like that their video went viral and it was so much and you didn't like the humor. It's like we can't be humorous that much today because the globalists or the high fascist elite don't like humor. Too bad. You better start getting used to it, because you know what? I can use the regular media and stay on there. I don't need your digital media. I can go on a radio station. I can go on Q94 and pay $5,000 or so to use it for an hour. And I can go on there and do my show. I don't need your internet platform. So and that's what a lot of people do in the UK, and that's what we're going to have to do here in the US. So if you want to create a channel, start with YouTube, start with VVI, just like Alex Jones said. Start your own channel and then start your own show, and get people to watch it. If you don't have experience, get people to be drawn to your show so they can see what you do, and then you get a job, you do it for free, and then you start getting sponsors, and then all of a sudden you get paid. That's how you get out there. That's how Alex Jones did it. So that's how I have to do as well. So, and that's what I'm doing. So you got to do it, folks, because they're going to shut the internet down. So we're going to have to find other ways to get it out and get the message out and get it around. Get a paper, use the FM, the AM, the shortwave radio. I got a license for that. We're going to do it. You can hear me all over the world. It doesn't take a whole lot of watts. It only takes 5 or 10 watts, and you're all around the world. As long as people got a shortwave radio, they can pick me up, just like I'm clear right here in Virginia, but you could be in Africa and pick me up. So, the thing is, we can do it. It's all legal. You can do it right here out of the apartment. It won't kill nobody or anything. It's all legal. All you need is 10 watts. It doesn't really create a lot of radiation. So it's legal to do it. You can do it right here in this area. I checked. And the thing is, we can get out and broadcast and be around the world on shortwave band. So, they might be able to shut down the internet, but they won't be able to shut that down. They had to come here and take out the site. But I don't think that'd work, because I think people will stop them. Those people will shoot them people before they get here. But anyway, I just want to tell you, we got to think, got to wake up, get out of that twilight zone of those computers and TVs and start reading books and start getting out and motivating your minds and start seeing what's going on. That's why a lot of times people don't want to give or help, or why they're so connected and why they're so cut off to everything, because they're so absorbed in these electronic mediums, and that's what's really frying their mind. Because they say the more you look at the internet, there's studies that indicate this, the more you're on the internet every day, the more your brain and the more you lose your social skills. And you become more complacent because you're not using your social skills. I mean, you're not talking with your speech, your mouth. And you lose that because you're not having the ability to use it cognitively. And when you don't use some, you tend to lose it, right? So that's why you have to get off of these things more and start talking to people. I mean, you get on some every day. I get on there about 2 or 3 or 4 hours off and on every day because I got to do some work on there, like my station and things. But I don't revolve my whole day around the internet. But a lot of people like you do in this generation, this millennial generation you live in, do. Because you've been baptized in it ever since you were 4 years old. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the bad thing is why people are so scared and why they lock up in the Stockholm Syndrome instead of fighting and fending off these bad people. You know, people need to have guns in their house, need to learn how to use them, learn how to store them properly, get the right ammo, you know, get all the stuff you need so you can defend your home and yourself and your family. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or you're a man. You need to have a gun in your house and you need to know how to use it. And you need to know how to keep it stored properly. Okay? You need to know how to clean it, and you need to know how to maintain it. Just like your TV or your computer or speakers or anything else you got that's sensitive. You know, radios, listening device equipment, mics, you know, whatever you got, camera, recording equipment. You got to maintain this stuff. Even your cell phone you got to maintain. A lot of people don't even think about that. But you got to maintain your equipment so that it will work for you for a long time. You get plenty of use out of it. And if you don't maintain it, it'll break. You know, it's not just, oh, well, I'll just buy another one. It's with a lot of mentalities. Like I run a computer business out of here, the Silva's Media. We don't just broadcast on the internet, but I'm a real full-fledged, you know, computer store during the week. And I also have church here in my apartment. But it's all done right here. But it's a real business. See, I'm licensed and everything. I'm certified. But people, you know, don't seem to have a clue. You know, I'm right on the map. You know where I'm at. You can come here and get a better deal than in a lot of other places. But a lot of people don't know that because they don't know how to use the yellow pages or don't seem like it, or they don't know how to use, you know, a search engine anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's why you get taken. And why you go to these people that charge $25 for a computer and they're not even certified. And then if they break your system, they won't replace it because they're not insured. They see, like me, I am. But see, they're not, see. And I won't break your system because if I can't fix it, I'll just tell you. But I've never had to tell anybody I couldn't fix their computer too often before. But, you know, if you can help us, please send some money to us. And please subscribe down below to us. And refer your friends to us. And get this video and circulate and share it, whatever you want to do. I know I offended a few people, but, you know, that's my model. You're always going to offend somebody. But a lot of people I don't want to offend, but you're always going to offend somebody. So, you know, no matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody who's going to be offended. But, you know, most people agree with what I do. So go ahead and subscribe. Tell people about us. Send your donations to 7110 New Hunter Road, apartment 423, Mechanicsville, Virginia, 23111. And remember, get yourself out of that computer stuff. Get yourself away from the TV. Don't be so submersed in that. Look at what's around you in reality. That's what that little jingle is. But it's really true because a lot of people in this generation, even a lot of adults, are more getting like that too. And that's what's so wrong, because when something really happens, you're not going to have a clue because you're not going to know what's going on around you because you're going to be all in that twilight zone. So, you know, wake up, get out of that zone. You know, really educate people about this. Share the video. I love y'all, and peace. And I'll see you with another blog. And see you for our morning ministry tomorrow. It's at 11 o'clock a.m. right here. New Hunter Church of Christ, Mechanicsville, Virginia, off of Cole Harbor Road, and Harbor Square Apartments. We're right down at the very end, New Hunter Road, and you come in here, and if you don't know where it is, call me at 804-789-9373. That's 804-789-9373. If you want to visit, all visitors are welcome, and of course, we love to have you. We're a small home church, but we plan to grow into a big church, but we can't do that without you. And that's how all churches start, in homes, before they went to their buildings where they are today. So think about that, folks. I see you. I love you. Shalom. Till tomorrow. At 11 o'clock, I hope to see you here at New Hunter Church of Christ. And, of course, please, if you want to make a phone donation for a credit card, call us. And it's 804, same number, 789-9373, and we can take your credit card. Please help us. Thank you. And thank you for all those who are supporting us. See you later for now. Bye.